It really represents one of the last refuges. We can see this strip of green going through this otherwise barren desert, the last and the greatest oasis in the Sahara.
The Nile Valley acted like a magnet, drawing together different people, all driven here by the fundamental climate change. Out of their adversity, they created one of the great cradles of civilization. This story of what happened thousands of years ago lives on in the archaeological record of ancient Egypt, according to Dr. Fekri Hassan.
Maybe part of the ancestral memory, the time of the pyramid building, was that the desert were green and their ancestors lived there. One possibility is that these pyramids are actually resembling the hills of the desert.
Without this dramatic period of climate change, the old kingdom of Egypt might never have existed. But this booming empire was always vulnerable to forces far beyond its borders or its understanding. The people of ancient Egypt believed their pharaoh was a living god and would protect them. In the end, this faith in the pharaoh's divine powers would cost them dearly.
Here there's a reference to how these people are essentially eating their own children.
Dr. Sarah Parkak has tracked the destructive effects of the drought to the extreme north of the country, where it sapped the flow of the Nile.
The Nile was everything for the Egyptian, and take that away. Imagine you took away all of our electricity, you took away all of our water, you shut our highways down, you closed all the supermarkets in a big city. What would that do to us?
To trace the aftermath of the drought, she travels upriver to Luxor. Parkak suspects this is one of the only places that was spared because of its proximity to the source of the Nile. Cut into the cliff is a tomb dating back to the Dark Age during and after the drought. It belongs to a nomarch called Anktifi. Will Parkak find evidence here of how life continued and what happened elsewhere in the kingdom during the drought?